What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. Even the classic physique champion Cbum could not ignore how big Antoine's Griffen is looking right now. Under 6 weeks out of the Olympia, and Antoine's is looking splendid. Chris mentioning only Antoine's name when asked about his top competition is a proof that Antoine's is in fact the only person in his mind that can challenge him. And we all know Antoine's will be massively improved this year. If I am not mistaken, Antoine's weight cap is 180 pounds and he weighed 173 pounds at the Olympia last year, and he was even lighter at the Arnold Classic this year. So 187 pounds right now, just under 40 days out and pretty much right on the money. This will be the biggest and hopefully the best version of Antoine's we have ever seen. So Nathan Deasha is officially out of this year's Olympia. Unfortunately, he had a bicep tear in January, which we all knew about, and later on it happened again in July. So I think that was the main reason of him not going to Kuwait and not starting a full-fledged prep. It is really unfortunate to see how his career took off once he came onto the scene in 2016. But during the later years, he had multiple issues going on, which eventually forced him to sit out of the Olympia for 3 consecutive years at 2022, and it is 4 consecutive years now. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I can remember Nathan was qualified for the Olympia every year from 2019 to 2022. So it's a sad news. Hopefully he can recover and come back better in 2023. It's crush time for Antoine, as him and his coach are very much focused on attention to details. Antoine is a big guy. Less than 40 days out, he is still weighing 280 pounds. That's more than James Hollingshead. That's more than Nick Walker or Hunter Labrada. But I do understand the height factor here. Antoine doesn't like to make big claims of where he is expecting to place at his second Olympia, but this has to be considered a lot better than 2020. He is working extremely hard. I guess he wants to make a statement that everyone with the minimal use of gear and IFBB Pro can make pretty good progress. Charles Griffen is determined to prove a lot of people wrong this year who believe that he isn't a factor in the top 10. That loss to Blessing at Indy Pro still hurts him, and Charles clearly did not believe that Blessing beat him fair and square. So that's a rematch for the Olympia, but Charles thinks that Blessing isn't even his competition. Condition isn't an issue for Charles. He is always spot on, especially his rear side, which can go toe-to-toe with anyone in the Olympia lineup. He has also been able to improve his vulnerable shots like the front lat spread and abs and thigh shot with the addition of vacuum, and I am sure he is looking to bring a much better version at the Olympia than what we saw at Cali Pro this year. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.